tonight. I'm going to go in alphabetical order so that I don't have to pick who I do first and last. So I'm going to start with Antonio. So Antonio's work is right behind us. So we've known each other. We can't figure out exactly how long, but maybe 10 years.
10 years plus.
I think we met through one of Jamil's events that he helped do in the community. But you know, the smile, like I literally wrote, like his smile and his energy is just so contagious. You know, and literally, like anything that we ask of him, the answer is always yes. So I just thank you. You've been a mentor to multiple artists here. You're always helping them, so I just want to thank you, and we thank you. So each of you received all of their Instagram pages. Please follow them, support them. I know he just did Black Boy Art 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, so please continue. Cabrina. So we're going to say 2 decades we've known each other. We're not going to count more than 2 decades, but we have had the pleasure of working together. We have, 7 or 8 pieces in our house. You know, what I appreciate about you, Cabrina, is that you always say yes, you always support. Even tonight when we got here, I'm like, Cabrina, what are we doing? Always. So, you know, just thank you for your generosity. Thank you for how you mentor. Thank you how you support, you show up. You know, I think she was a part of, you know, Jamil Keisha's very first camp. So it just shows that you support our community in ways, and I appreciate her wife Melissa is here. I don't know where Melissa is, but she photographed our children when they were younger. So thank you so much. Mr. Me. So Demi just turned 13.
Oh my! You go, girl.
So Demi, we met when she was 10, and if you have not seen her work over here, you have missed something special. What this young woman sees as a young woman it blows my mind, what she sees. But we went to lunch last weekend, and she said, Miss Julie, I'm so confident I'm ready. And that just, so last year was her first art show with us, and you know, it was her first time showing her work outside of a festival. And then we went to an art show, and there was a kids' art show, and she ran into someone that she knew, and he was like, oh, you shouldn't be here, you're way beyond this. So to see you do that and how confident you were in that moment just made us so proud. And the sky is the limit with you. So you can see why he's behind me. So Isan reminds me a lot of myself, where he wants to be behind the scenes. But so a fun fact, so Isan teaches art school at the elementary school that I went to. We didn't know that until a couple weeks ago. But he always reminds us, so we have this group chat, and it's always like lighting up, and we have Zoom calls together. But he's always reminding us how to have a passion for youth and art. And I just want to thank you for that.
Keep the culture going. Thank you, Demi. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So he reminds us how important it is to keep art alive in our youth. We have had our youth art classes. You know, Chris unfortunately was sick. He couldn't be here tonight. He's helped us, but I just want to thank you. And he's so kind. Like, if you haven't met him, he's so kind. So please check out his work. He's behind us.
Thanks, Sean.
Okay, where is Jalal? Where's Jalal? Where did Jalal go?
He has to walk his wife and son.
Okay, so Jalal, I'll just say a word for him. So Jalal, we met 2 months ago at the DC Art Show. He just immediately said yeah. So his work is behind here. It's very big, it's very large, it's beautiful. He has his artwork all over DC. He's just such a kind individual, And he immediately said yes. How can we get involved? So please, check his work out, support his work. Can't say enough about what he's done in our community. And Luther.
Yes! Phenomenal.
So Luther was in the DC car show. That's how we met. And he has murals all around DC. So if you probably have seen his work around DC and not known it. He's back with us again this year. Just such a kind soul. I thank you so much for the support that you do. Willow.
Joy! Yay! Woo, woo, woo!
Miss Women in Arts nominee. Yes. So Willow, I think there's a few of her colleagues here and friends. She always reminds us of why we are doing this, and she always reminds me of why I'm doing this or why we're doing this, and I appreciate that because that's how you are special to us, and I appreciate you so much.
Yeah!
And then I did go out of order, but I got to bring Drew to the front. So Drew, I feel like Demi is my daughter. I feel like Drew is like an extension of our family. My aunt is the reason we met him. She found him on the side of the road, loading up his artwork. Drew is.
And I thought he was going to a Ravens. I said, "Hey, are you going for like the Ravens game?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "No, I'm going to an art show." I was like,
Yes.
"Well, we have this foundation for my great nephew, and here we are."
So Drew is very humble. He has had his work. He has exhibited his work at Art Basel, which, if anyone knows, that is the largest.
That's big time. That's big time.
He's very humble. His work speaks for itself. But the one, beyond that, the one thing that remains constant is he always, without question, asks, how can I have Long Live Joe in everywhere I go? And that is constant, it's consistent. If you haven't seen the work behind us, there's a table. So he took some of Joe's original artwork, which is right next to Demi, and he embellished it. And then he did something amazing where it lights up and does all this augmented reality. So those items are for purchase tonight. There's only, I think, 6 of them. So if you would like to purchase them, please see myself. We can get them purchased. There's 2 items for auction, but thank you. What? Don't outbid Jamil. Okay. Well, yes, I'll bid him. So there's 2 asks of you tonight. One, we thank you for coming. Like, this would not be without you. Today, Jalal, come on, Jalal. So Jalal is our newest. He was our newest artist for Art MOJO.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, he may have his work in Lamborghini and DC. I don't know. Just saying. But he's so kind, and just the immediate connection to us. Thank you so much.
No, I'm very happy to be here. Honestly, each one of you is an artist. Each one of you draws his own life with his own colors. And to be honest, it's a big family here.
Yes.
And I truly say it from my heart, you guys have great energy.
Yes.
And I love being here. I feel hugged. So that's an honor to me to be here today. Thank you.
So we have a couple asks of you. We have some great auction items that these artists have donated on behalf of Long Live Joe. So please we're going to give you about 15 more minutes to bid. Every dollar goes back to Long Live Joe. That helps get Drew in the Brooklyn show that he went to. It helps, some of these art fees to get into these shows are $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000. So tonight, there is no entrance fee for these artists to display. 100% of every single piece that they sell goes back to them, and that is the mission of Long Live Joe. So if you haven't purchased an item, please take one with you tonight. Bid on the items. We have raffle items. Where are my ladies that have raffle tickets? We have raffle tickets for you. There's an $1,100 necklace that's available. We're gonna pull that in about 15 minutes. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.